Hey, this is Ryan Phillips here, and this is a very special video for me. I'm making my audition tape for chess.com. So basically in this installment, I'll be recording one of my Blitz games, and I'll be providing live commentary as the game is in progress. So hopefully this will be helpful to all rating levels, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a good game. So without further ado, let's get started here. So see, I'll get paired up against. Looks like I have the white piece against Hakib 2009. So I'm going to play e4, try for an open game. My name is Damn Crooked. It's just kind of a play on words from Damn Straight, so I thought it was kind of funny at the time. So I think I'm going to try for the Ponziana opening here. So basically c3 opens up the diagonal for my queen and also protects d4, which we'll see in this variation right here. So it looks like my position is already quite free. I have the nice d4 and e4 pawns, and looks like my king is safe, so I cannot ask for more of the opening. Maybe the bishop on c4, maybe bishop d3 with the idea of e5 might have been a better idea. But this should be perfectly fine as well. So I'll try for, let's try bishop g5 here maybe. So if I like the bishop d3, maybe e5 combination, I could have gone for trying to do like a Greek gift sacrifice on h7. But that does not look like that's in the cards for this game. So maybe knight d5 here looks like a reasonable move here. So I'm not really too afraid of f6. I don't think f6 is anything that I need to be concerned about. If anything, f6 just helps, weakens the king a little bit, because now the bishop on c4 is really taking away all the squares from the king to move. So the king's already stalemated. So basically any kind of cool like tactics I can come up with in the subsequent position would favor me. So just trying to think of a creative way to make the position as interesting as possible for me. So take here looks fine. So we shall see what will occur. And then if knight b4, probably just drop the bishop back to b3. Okay, that looks possible. That definitely looks okay. I think just h3. And then if the bishop takes, I think queen takes f3, and then queen h5 looks like a nice little threat for me. So queen h5 looks like I'm creating some nice tactics here. So let's see what will occur. So yeah, I really like this g1 square is very, g8 square is very annoying for my opponent to have to deal with. So let's try here. And then if d5 I can just take there. So I don't really have to be too concerned about that. I'm trying to figure out a way to get my rook into the game. Maybe, so any kind of rook lift or anything like that would be nice for me to be able to accomplish. So basically I just have to kind of create some kind of threat along the h-file here, and this bishop on c4 is just kind of a monster. And so what else? There should be something else that maybe I could do here. I don't know, maybe rook ae1 looks good. Just covering up the e-pawn. And I have to be careful pushing the f-pawn because the bishop on b6 is going to make some nasty discoveries against my king here on g1. So probably maybe I should just get out of that first. Yeah, I think king g1 and then f4 or something like that might be playable. Or even g4, g5 looks like a possibility. So I'm not really sure what my opponent's plans is here. So I think f4, f5, and then rook f4 maybe definitely looks like a possible plan for me. Maybe rook f4 with the idea of shifting the rook to h4. So maybe like f5, bishop g3, something like that. Maybe bishop g3 first. This looks good. Now e5 is a strong threat. So my opponent has to be on the lookout for e5 now. e5, if they play like a wasteful move like a6 for example, e5. Yeah, e5, and if g6, just bishop takes g6 now looks very good. And then so it looks like h6 might even be forced here. So my opponent's position looks pretty terrible here. If they play h6, I can just take here. And the bishop is guarding the rook on e1 also. So there's some nasty threats kind of coming from my opponent here. g5. I don't think so. I think just... I don't think this is playable, but I have to prove that. So let's see what's the best way to prove that. Maybe just f takes g5 with the idea of playing g6. Looks like an interesting idea. Should be a lot of things that win here. Trying to find the quickest route to victory. I think just here looks good. Attacking the queen now looks like a pretty pretty simple little variation. If queen f7, I can just take, and if rook takes f7, then rook takes e8 check. Looks like it's pretty sufficient there. So I think my position is pretty good right about now. So we'll see what my opponent plays. But I think, yeah, my pieces are just much more active than my opponent's. And I think even, does f7 work here? I think I can play f7. No, can I play f7? I think rook takes here first, then f7 looks... Nope, that's not a good idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what's the best way to continue. Maybe just take here with the idea of playing g6. Looks good. So I think this is fine, just g6 next move. And I think this should be more than adequate. Okay, so g6 next move I think is a winner. I'm not really sure. I can play g6, g7 even. So this all looks very good for me. They'll probably try to take here, I'm guessing. But yeah, my position is just excellent here. So I think g7 looks like a pretty tough threat to meet. If they take my bishop here, just g7 is coming, and then king g8, of course, and then I'll just take for another queen. So we'll see. We'll see what my opponent chooses to do. Actually, after yeah, I think after king g8, I could even try queen d5 check. So this looks like a very good move too. And then this knight here is going to fall. So yes, queen d5 check was probably not the best move, but no, that should be fine. So I think I have this this move, rook e7, is quite annoying. So yeah, I think should be perfectly fine here. So we'll see if my opponent can come up with anything. But this attack of pinned piece is always useful for any skill level. I see a pinned piece, just try to attack it if you're able to. And yeah, now I think my opponent's position is pretty close to resignable here. So we'll see if they decide to resign or if they think they can fight on here, but I don't see anything too exciting. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I was able to get a victory. I don't want to speak prematurely, but it sounds like I should be able to get a victory here. And that's cool to be able to get a nice little victory and a cool tactical variation in my chess.com audition video. So yeah, I'm hoping that I'm really excited about this opportunity. So I hope that they'll give me strong consideration for the position. I really enjoy kind of providing my thoughts during a game. It's definitely a lot of fun. So we have this. I can even under promote to a knight, or I could actually even take here with check first. Looks like a playable option. And now I can even under promote to a bishop, or I could. My opponent resigned. I could even play queen takes d3 there. Anyway, though, thank you for watching the video, and this is a lot of fun. So hopefully I'll get a lot more opportunities to kind of do this and hone my skills. And I'm sure that my commentary and my thoughts will get a lot quicker the more practice I get at this. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. So hopefully everyone enjoyed, and thank you for watching. And chess.com, thank you for your consideration.